Hey lovely, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And as you can see, we're going to be getting into these beautiful cherry blossom nails. So without further ado, get comfortable. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I also want to talk to you guys about my new drill that I got from Melody Suzy. But before I do that, I just want to give a special shout out to Emily Gutierrez Nails and @no_, for being the ones to comment under my recent videos. So shout out to you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And just thank you in general, because my last 2 videos have been getting a lot of love and I'm so grateful and thankful. So thank you guys for that. And if you want to be the next one to get shouted out in my next video, all you have to do is comment and make sure you're subscribed. So let's get into my Melody Suzy cordless nail drill really quickly. This is how it came, and that's the box that it came in. It came with sanding bands, a ceramic bit, and a few cuticle bits. I went ahead and did my application off camera because I didn't want anything to feel super repetitive, and this is what it's looking like. I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my honest opinion about this nail drill. So that's the power button. You hold it for about 2 seconds and it turns on. It also has a speed button, and there's only 3 speed settings. And of course there's a forward and reverse button. And it has an option where you can lock your drill in place, which I really enjoy because my last e-file did not have that. And so far I'm really enjoying it. It isn't heavy or anything like that, but I will say this. So while I was using my 5-in-1 bit, that's from Kiara's Sky by the way, on the first setting it is way too slow. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do when I have to use my sanding bands, because the second speed is too fast and the first speed is too low, to the point where you go into file, your drill literally stops because the first speed doesn't have enough power. The second thing I will say is that on the second and on the third speeds, it gives me heat spikes. I'm pretty sure that's because I was using my 5-in-1 bit, but it hasn't happened with my previous e-file. So like when I was using this cordless drill, I noticed that I would get heat spikes way faster and more often. And I'm not really the type to really like file my nails to the point where like I feel a heat spike. So that's that. I guess that's why the drill comes with a ceramic bit, because ceramic bits, they do take a longer time to heat up. That makes sense why they would send a ceramic bit. But yeah, that's the only thing. I really enjoy not having to plug in my e-file in order to use it. So yeah, and that's just my honest review. So you guys are gonna see me use it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch the shaping portion of this video and I'll be back. Now I'm going to be going in with my sanding band, and this step is completely optional, but it's just something I do because I really feel like it gives me a crisp shape. I started doing it not too long ago and I've stuck with it. And since I'm going to be doing hand painted nail art, I'm going to be going in with my buffer and some cuticle oil just so I can achieve a very smooth surface for my nail art. Once I'm done buffing my nails, I go in with a wipe, preferably a lint-free wipe, and some alcohol, and I just wipe them down just to get rid of that oily surface because I want to make sure that my gel paint adheres really nice to the nail. Now I'm just going to begin my hand painted Frenchies, and I inserted a pic for you guys just so you guys can have an idea of what I'm going for. So I want these really light pink Frenchies, and I had to custom mix this color because the pinks that I had were a little bit too dark. So all I did was mix it with some white and we got this beautiful color. When it comes to my hand painted Frenchies, I really like to start by outlining my sides, and then I draw my U shape that I'm going for. And then once I have my U shape, I just fill it in completely. A few things I like to keep in the back of my head when I'm hand painting my French nails is that I want to make sure that my sides come up to the same exact length, because I don't want one side to look lower or one side to look higher. I want them both to be evenly the same. I'm gonna try to insert something that points out my sides. That way you guys know what I mean. Because I feel like I'm explaining it well, but inserting a little sign would be more helpful. Once I have my French in the U shape that I'm going for, I'm going to be filling that in, and I'm just doing one coat. Even though low-key these French nails needed 2 coats, but I didn't stress it too much because I was just like, they were probably gonna get covered with the flowers anyway, so you know, work smarter not harder, I guess. My first French nail is always gonna be my guide for the rest of my French nails, and by that I just mean that I'm always gonna be comparing my nails like you're about to see me do here. I just want to make sure that my French is coming down to the same length, and that just gives your French a cleaner look, and I really love how it looks. So just make sure that when you're doing your French nails that they are even and that they're coming down to the same length and all that good stuff. So yeah, and before curing I always wipe my sides because we all know that gel paint can sometimes ruin the shape of your nail if it's too thick. I honestly thought about doing these nails in all acrylic, but then I thought about how that would have been such a waste of time to me, because I'm the type of person where I do my nails on Monday and literally by Wednesday morning they're like off and I'm ready to do a new set. So I was just like, I don't want to put myself through all that work knowing that literally 2, 3, or 4 days later these nails aren't gonna be on. And it honestly just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like sometimes I just want to draw my Frenchies, and sometimes I'm going for a look where it looks like my French nails were done with all acrylic. So it just really depends on how I'm feeling. That was just kind of my thought process while doing this. But they're looking so good, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of me painting these nails and I'll be back. Alright, so now that we have our French nails all done, we're going to be going in with this brown color from Melody's Suzy, and just a sneak peek for you guys. So I had to use a photo reference for this because for some reason when it comes to lines, my mind just goes blank. All of a sudden I don't know where to put the lines, but of course I use my photo reference, the same photo that I showed you guys earlier. These brown lines are going to serve as our branches, and since they're branches, we don't want to just make it look like we're drawing lines, you know? You want to draw them and make sure that the lines are seamlessly connecting, because that gives more of a branch illusion, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to seamlessly connect my lines. And I did have to use 2 coats of this brown color. Once I'm done drawing my branches, I'm going to go over it with my Dynamic Nail Supply top coat, which I've been loving so far. And once I have that, I'm going to put my 3D flowers over top of that. Moving into the 3D nail art portion of this video, I just want to say that of course you want to make sure you have a brush that is specifically for 3D nail art. And what I like to do is place my bead, and then I place another bead while my first bead dries. And then when I'm going in to mold my 3D flower, I make sure that my brush is very dry, because the more dry your brush is, the more texture your bead is going to have. If you feel like your beads aren't drying as fast as you would like, you can always add a bit of acetone to your monomer, and that should help you a ton. While I was creating this set, I found myself really focusing on where to place the flowers, but then I realized that you don't have to think about it too much, because the random placements of the flower is what really is gonna make your set come together. I was up till like 2:30 a.m. I did it halfway, and then I continued in the morning, which is why the lighting has changed. You see the sunlight coming in. Yeah, it took me a while. I don't know if it's because I always do my own thing at the same time as I'm doing my nails, because since it's my own hand, like I really just take my time with it and I do my own thing, whether it's listen to music, watch a show, you know, I try to basically just get comfortable and do what I gotta do. With that being said, this video is coming to its end, and I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of it. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell. That way you guys don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget to follow me on my socials where we can interact with each other. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.